Where is the microphone from your class?
Microphone is not working. That's only.
Everybody keep quiet. So today we are going to start the activity, complete the story. Complete the story. Now after the Shubh Aram, the next agenda is communication. So all the past month, the entire June, we have been practicing. No selection, nothing done, scrapping everything. Everything we are going to restart. So those who were selected, they can be reselected. The schedule will be in front of you. I mean the timetable of the events. And then we'll start the actual competition. Up till now, what we were doing was getting you to know what is Communication Fest. So I believe everybody has some idea how it's all about, what it's all about, how it will be conducted, and what is the process of being selected. So we have not done complete the story. Now complete the story is an individual event. It is no group, no pair work, individual. So let's start today. Let's see who is selected today for the inter-batch competition. Now, very quickly, team A, B, C, D. No, team A, B, and C only. All the girls are team A, and the boys can divide themselves into B and C. Before wasting any time, I would like to remind you that in this, you have to come one by one and to complete the story which is already started by the mentor. Right? Now, please hurry up. I want students from the participant of team A. Anybody can come. Do not miss out on your chances to be selected. When you are telling a story, there has to be a beginning, there has to be an end, there has to be beginning and end. How you will start, how will you will end, and the middle part. In every story, there are characters, there's a heading, characters, heading, dialogues, what you see, what the person sees, hears, feels, all the five senses. The problem is there, the solution is there, and the ending. Every story has a problem, every story comes up with a solution, and that is the ending. Starting, beginning, introducing the characters, the five senses included, problem arising, solutions given, solutions, and the ending. Finally, the ending. Not written. So you may be given 2 to 3 minutes to complete the story. Now, the story for you is here. So, yeah. 10 years from now, he had lost his job. And he was returning home. Then suddenly,
First of all, good afternoon to all. My name is Suniti, and now we are doing complete the story, complete the story activity. And as ma'am had given, so now I am completing the story. So I will give the title: Be happy in what you have. Long time ago, there was a boy named Ram. He was happy with his job but not fully satisfied. And suddenly, because the company was going in losses, he lost his job. He came back home. He was so tensed. His mother asked him,
Sunidhi, you have to catch up from where I left. He lost his job.
okay, ma'am.
He lost his job.
Okay, ma'am.
And he wanted to, he was coming home. And
He lost his job and he was coming home.
Suddenly,
He saw a boy working at the shop. He was around 8 years old. And Ram problem was that he never feel happy to himself. He wants more and more and more and more and more. He had the scooty, but he was not satisfied with that. He wants a sports bike. He have a common home, but he wants a luxurious home. Then suddenly he saw that boy, and he was working in such a torn clothes, and he was looking so poor. His situation was not so good. Then he suddenly thought that this situation I had never seen. His situation is worse than me, but I am in a good situation. I have food to eat, I have home to sleep, I have to wear the clothes. But what about this poor child? He don't have the opportunity to study. He work here whole day. His parents are so poor. They don't make him to feed 2 times food also. Then Ram felt himself that I am so blessed what I have. Again he worked hard, again he studied a lot, and now he is a government officer. And now he is running a NGO also that is working on the education of poor children and making them self-employed. So from this story, we have to learn that we don't have to feel shattered from our difficult situation. We have to fight with it and win over it. So always believe in yourself and your hard work. Thank you.
that was Sunidhi on the activity, complete the story. And now we have Team B. I would like the participants of Team B to please send a member of your group to come up and complete the story. Thank you, Sunidhi. Team B. So to complete the story, we have a participant from Team B. The phone rang. The girl ran outside. The phone rang. The girl ran outside. She picked up the phone and collapsed. From here, you have to add. Don't repeat what I have said. And collapse.
First, I need to put the title of
No. In the end.
the phone rang and
No.
sequence
And collapsed.
and collapsed.
उसके बाद से बोलना है. Again, I'm saying you have to don't repeat what I said. You pick up from where I left. Right. The phone rang. She ran outside. She picked up the phone and collapsed.
His family members rushed to her, and to find out what happened to her. And they found it out that she is in infant mode. So they rushed to hospital for her treatment. There the doctor called that it's due to very high BP. He got faint. After that, a officer came to his home saying that, where is your daughter? The father came outside his home and talked to officer and asked officer, what is the problem? What is the matter, officer? The officer said, your girl was involved in a murder which happened yesterday's night, and we need to arrest her. The father couldn't able to believe on his own that how his daughter can do such activities. After that, when she got okay and returned to home, the officer again came to his home to investigate the matter. The officer asked the girl that what happened the last night. She said she with his 5 friends doing a party last night. After that, they ate something, and a friend of hers got infant and died at the moment. But the officer immediately caught him and arrested him. But a boy who witnessed the situation, after knowing this, he rushed to the hospital. He rushed to the police station to tell the truth of the actual truth to the policeman. He told that a friend of him with whom she was involved in a love matter poisoned her, due to which he died. And through this, the girl got freed from the jail.
Okay. Another story from Team B. Team C. Team C, no show. You also from Team B.
C.
You're from Team C.
After something, they just for something.
They had been friends for more than 20 years, 2 decades, and they were fast friends. But one day, it so happened, there were some questions which turned into an argument. How could you do this to me? He asked.
Once upon a time in a village,
From where man ended.
In completing the story, you have to listen. They had been friends for more than 20 decades, 2 decades. Fast friends. But one day, one of them came up, knocked at the door, and shouted, "How could you do this to me?"
two friends from 20.
From where man
He came his house.
Next line from
Right. He came his house and asked to him why you do like this. Then he said that I am in very problem due to you.
Let him.
When I go to your house, then your father shouted me and said to me, why you disturb my child every time? And why you wasted my child time in lost things and bad things? You should leave my child and live at your home and never meet to my home. Then he goes to his home and talk to him. Then he says,
Complete the story is the activity. Okay, moving on to team A. Please send another participant. There's no team B. Back to team A. It was late at night and everybody was sleeping. The doorbell rang and the girl was studying. She got up and opened the door and screamed.
She saw a boy is coming, stand on the door, and he is very helpless. He is asking he is he is asking to help him, and he told her that I'm very hungry and I want to eat some. I'm not eating for 2 days and I'm so hungry. That girl is calling to her father, and the father take him inside and sit on the couch, and the father order to her daughter give take the food and give him, and he take food and eat, and he said that my parents throw out in my parents throw out in my house, and because of I'm not studying. Why is then the girl realized that since he doesn't study, that's why his father and her his parents throw out the home. Then thinking that no, I will study well, and I will study well, and I will do it.
Team B, hurry up. Let us complete the cycle. Team B. For 3 days, it had been raining. Completed.
पटना
क्यों नहीं बोलता? भाई देना बहुत अच्छा है। हाँ यस। Build a story.
Have a lot of vocabulary. First start.
He got up late. Yeah, he got with me. He got up late and shouted, "Oh my God! I have to hurry up before the train leaves. I have to be at the station." What happened? Create your own story. Anybody from your team can come? Same sir.
Can you say again?
It was raining.
It was raining. It's a shining evening today, and stormy weather is coming after 2 hours, and we and our friends is roaming. We and our friends is roaming outside our hostels. After that, we are enjoying with a lot of things, and it's a drizzling raining happening. It's drizzling raining is happening at that time, but drizzling raining happening at that time, but it doesn't make them wet. After that, we all are enjoying in the raining. We all are drinking tea, and we are talking on some interesting topic in our college about our college life. But it's about it's our Tommy with a king at some Tommy with a king and tea stall get shuttered, and at the time of stormy weather, and we are standing here. Trees is the movement of the tree. Tree is moving very fastly, and many of the windows get closed, but close are very good.
Must try. Everybody cannot be creative, but then communication everybody has. You have to quickly compile with a beginning and a at the end.